Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel. So this week I'm going to be showing you how to make a fort in your kitchen. I know the kitchen is not a very probable place that you would make a fort, but you definitely can do it. This is my proof right here. So this chair right here is in my kitchen, and so is the fort attached to it, so that's also my proof. And this fort is in my kitchen, and it's very awesome. Okay, to start off this fort, we are going to make sure we have the correct, you want to make sure it's facing the correct way before you start it. Because if you do 3 anchors and then it doesn't reach the other anchor because you laid it out the wrong way, then that would really suck because you'd have to redo everything. So I have it the right way, I believe. So we're just gonna do it like that. Basically what I'm doing is I'm approaching from the outside of the cabinet and I'm putting the sheet directly onto the hinge of the cabinet. Basically what I'm gonna be doing for all 4 of the corners of this sheet is I'm gonna be kind of pulling the sheet into a line here, and I'm going to be approaching from the outside of the cabinet, and then I'm going to be laying it into the little opening above the hinge of the cabinet, and I'm going to lay it directly onto the hinge of the cabinet, and then some will be hanging inside like this, and then you just want to pull down on the sheet onto the hinge and close it at the same time, and then it'll be pretty darn strong like that. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the other hinge, or the other corner of the sheet, I guess. Same thing, but not really. We're gonna take this, pull it into a line, open the cabinet, and lay it directly onto the hinge. I'm doing the top hinge for my fort, but you can do whichever you want depending on what size fort you would like. And then I'm laying it right onto the hinge and pulling down as I close the cabinet door, or cabinet. And then this one should be relatively strong. So now you can see I'm putting some pressure onto the sheet between the 2 anchors, and it's not falling. So as you can see, the fort is strong enough now, or what we have of the fort is strong enough so that I can put pressure onto the point in between the 2 anchor points, and it won't fall like you're seeing, because it's not falling. And basically I'm going to do the same thing to this cabinet up here above my refrigerator. So I'm at this cabinet now. There happens to be some alcohol in it, but don't mind that. Don't drink. I'm just going to pull this into a line, open the cabinet, and pull down onto the hinge like we've been doing with the other ones, and then I'm going to close the cabinet. I think you'll get a better result the further you open the cabinet, so it's open pretty far right now, I'd say. Almost halfway, I guess, maybe. And then I'm just gonna push down on it. Don't pinch your fingers, and then close it, and it's pretty strong. And for this 4th hinge, I'm just gonna take this. I'm actually not gonna do it on a cabinet after all, and I'm gonna pull it in a line, so that kind of makes almost a string that you can tie a knot with. And I'm gonna take this and I'm approaching from the front of the chair, and I'm gonna tie a knot to attach it to the chair. And now, we could also weigh this down. You have a fort in your kitchen. So it looks to me like the chair doesn't really need any weights right now. It's kind of up against the cabinet right there, and it doesn't seem to be lifting off the ground at least too much. And let's go inside. This is the fort on the inside. You have a little bit of walking room. There's the chair. And so you can almost do dishes in the fort. But usually forts aren't meant for standing up. I guess in my opinion, you kind of camp out in them and you sit. So you can sit, and now we're sitting on the kitchen floor. We're sitting basically together on the kitchen floor, and the ceilings are pretty high when you're sitting. So you could sit in here with a couple friends, right? Look at that. That is a caterpillar, not a piece of doggy doo-doo. So I'm literally inside the fort right now. It's pretty cool in here. You could also get creative and put some blankets to close it out if you like that, because I know when I'm in a fort, I like it to feel like I'm camping and I'm not actually inside a building, so it's kind of cool to close it out and pretend that you're outside and on a camping excursion or something. Definitely get creative with this. If you do make it, please send me pictures on social media. I will have my social medias linked down below, or I'll at least give you my username, because some you can't really get a link to, like Snapchat. Definitely get creative. You don't have to make this exact kind of fort, but if you want to, you definitely can. Not that you need my permission, but you do have my permission to definitely make this fort and get creative with it. Sorry, the camera's not focusing on my face. Hello. You'd think this massive zit on my face would be big enough so that the camera would realize that I'm a human and it should focus on me. Okay, now the camera's focused on me, I guess. Okay. Hey guys, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great start to your holiday season. Halloween is over, now we're on to Thanksgiving. and then Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. I hope you are just having a great holiday season. Definitely leave some suggestions down below for what you would like to see in the future on my channel. It could be something you'd like to see next year. It could be something you'd like to see next week. Anytime, any suggestion. And now I'm gonna say my outro, so if you know it, you can say it with me. And if you don't know it, you can still say it with me because I believe you can. Here we go. If you are not a fan yet and you'd like to be, you can hit that subscribe button. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and give me any suggestions you may have for any upcoming videos or any of the feedback down in the comments below. I will see you guys next Friday. I hope you have a great week. I will see you then. Bye! He was my best friend and he is my best friend, so that never ended. How tall are you? I am like 5'8", 5'7", I don't know. Cats or dogs? I would say cats, but I love dogs. Funniest moment throughout school? Probably, I just have funny moments all the time. I guess I'll just share one with you. I put